Alex!
Alex Wesker. It can't be the same woman. Where's Moira? What have you done with her?
Buried her and the rest of them beneath a mountain of fear and despair.
You killed her?
There's one more to kill.
Barry! Over there!
I'll kill you later. Come on, keep moving. Can you walk?
Hey there. Welcome back to Revelations 2. I'm not going to be talking much for a couple minutes. Figured I'd just say hi.
It was Alex Wesker. She's responsible for the experiment 6 months ago.
They called her the Overseer.
She took Moira away from me. And now I'll never get... And all for fucking what? I'm sorry.
It's okay. She said she was going to be reborn.
Reborn how? With a virus? Why did she need my little girl? Doesn't make any sense.
I'm sorry. I can't remember anything else.
Oh, sweetie, I'm sorry. It's my problem, not yours. Just take it easy.
Barry, are you okay?
Yeah, I was just thinking about how I used to go for walks like this with Moira and Polly.
Were you a good family?
We tried to be. Moira and I fought a lot. Even after she grew up.
Was it because she used bad words?
No. She just did that to tick me off. I'm the one that drove us apart. I messed up real bad as a father. She and Polly were playing in the house. I forgot to lock up my guns. And Moira, Polly had an accident.
Was it Moira's fault?
No. It was mine. But I raised my voice at her and I guess I never really got around to taking the blame. Polly survived, thank God. But not me and Moira. We started drifting apart.
I think she still loved you.
I appreciate you saying that. I'll tell you this much. I couldn't save her, but I'm gonna save you. I promise I'll get you off this island.
I know. Thanks, Barry.
How sweet. So I guess now we've heard it right from the man's mouth
I
himself.
can walk now.
All right,
Seems that,
down you go.
Seems that Barry blames himself for the accident that happened way back when Moira was a little girl. And, seems Moira blames herself as well.
To the surface.
Which kind of sucks because neither of them will admit fault to the other one, hence why they have been torn apart. Anyway, welcome back to Barry's perspective. It's been a little while since we got to do anything fun as him. And let me tell you, it's gonna still be a while. Now, I'm not saying that episode 3 is, oh my god. I'm not saying that episode 3 is bad on Barry's end, but I am going to say that you can definitely tell this is where they started to stretch out the gameplay a bit.
You okay?
Yeah, are you?
Guess he didn't feel like answering that question. Hey, remember this area? Well, now there are spiders. Great. Spider, crab, whip, scorpion. I don't even know what they are at this point, man. They're just monsters. Anyway, you may remember this tunnel. Hey! Remember this tunnel that I opened and then was unable to go through because Claire and Moira don't want to get sewage all up in their bodily wounds? Well, now that the water's drained over the months, we can get through here. And there's a whole bunch of stuff. There's a tower metal, there's a box, there's some pickups, man. And this is a hard box, too. This is not one of the easier ones. The sewers are particularly short backtracking level, but they crammed quite a bit in there. Like, in the changes video, I will have quite a few things to mention. First and foremost being this grate here. See, the lever has broken off, and the gate will still be closed if you didn't open it before. And similarly, on a similar note, if you didn't climb up onto the ledge and drop down that box, it will still be up there, and you won't be able to go over and collect the weapon part across the way that you could not get as Claire and Moira, because again, they are allergic to the sewage. Oh my god. These rotten guys are just tearing through me, and I don't know why. I think when I recorded this, I had taken a break, and I was just coming back into it. And I had forgotten that I was completely strapped for ammo as Claire and Moira, but I had like way more than enough ammo to go around as Barry. Which means that I don't have to be careful as him because I can definitely miss my shots. But I might not have said this. I think I said it, but I might not have. I wanted to get all A or S ranks just so that I wouldn't have to play through the game again. So, you will see me being pretty cautious with my ammo anyway. That said, look at how much ammo I have. And look at this. I've got so many herbs as Barry now that I have to start giving them to Natalia because I'm almost out of space. So yeah, those are some medallions and weapon parts that are missable if you don't pick them up, or if you don't, if you don't do the thing as Claire and Moira. Hey, remember this sewer grate that had nothing in it? Now there's an AK here, and I don't know why. But okay, fine. Now Barry has an AK. I guess it must have washed downstream at some point during the 6 months or so. It's pretty good. It's got higher recoil than the machine gun he starts with, but it's actually I don't remember if it does more or less damage. I guess we'll see in a second. But first we've got Clasp.
It's getting there!
Just one. On higher difficulties, there are multiple. Aren't you glad I'm not playing on higher difficulties? And look, we can't even drop off those weapon parts because the weapon part bench that was here is gone. Uh-oh.
Is he...
Yeah. Leave him be.
Poor man. He died all alone.
Wait. This is Moira's.
Mom, Bobby, it's me. I think this is the end. I wanted to tell you I love you. Barry. Daddy. I'm sorry, I was the bad daughter.
No. You're not the bad one.
Barry.
I'm here. Let's go. I am gonna wreck this island for what it did to her.
Oh, Barry, you sure know how to make light of a grim moment. So the old man is dead. That's a shame. I think. Let's rob his corpse. I'm sure he's not gonna miss that ruby. And hey, looks like we can find out why he is here in the first place. Man, this is just the saddest episode. Hey look, he moved the weapon bench at some point. Great. Well, that is a real bummer. It does shed a little bit more light on what was happening to the inhabitants of the island and just how long Wesker has been here doing her thing. Just customizing my weapons here. I don't really have much to say right now about the weapons. Like I said, the AK is alright. It's not a direct upgrade, it's more of a trade-off than anything. Well, damn. Forgot the key.
Let's get out of here first. Stay close, okay?
I will.
I love that he waited to finish his sentence until after he opened that door. It was like, I'm gonna wreck this island first. Sat there in silence for 5 minutes reading the journal. And then he finished his sentence. I hope you like sewers. Because we have quite a big one coming up. At least it's not backtracking, I suppose.
A dead end. Looks like we can open the sluice from higher up.
I also hope you like the word sluice, because you're going to be hearing it a fucking lot until this game is over. This game never shuts up about sluices. Sewer gates. This is a very interesting gameplay challenge.
Can you open the sluice from that side?
Okay, hang on.
I also like the music that plays in this segment. So, for the first, well, relatively the first time, Barry and Natalia are about to be separated, and Natalia will have to either defend herself or have Barry defend her. And you're looking at the rest of this episode.
Keep it up.
Because we've got about 5. We've got about 5 of these sewer gates to raise up before this segment is over. And you might see now why I called this segment padding. So yeah, the basic gist is that we have to move Natalia forward to open the gates so that we can move Barry forward to defend her from the zombies, which is pretty cool. I think that's pretty cool. It would be a little bit better if Natalia could actually die, because keep in mind, when you're not controlling her, she can't actually be, like, permanently hurt, you know? Because she and... Well, I guess in this situation she could, because remember that when the AI people take too much damage, they just fall to one knee or whatever, and then you help them back to their feet. But since you're separated and Barry has no way to, Natalia, I guess it would just be game over. But Natalia still has to take quite a bit of damage as an AI for it to actually affect her. And look, there's even a benefit to not switching back to Barry right away. We can push over these splody barrels.
Be careful.
Get a handle on the situation. See, right now it's simple.
Barry, shoot this thing in my way.
But it's gonna get tougher. Right now, Natalia doesn't have any enemies to face. Or she and Barry don't have to juggle any enemies at the same time. But you never know. This might change in the future.
Thanks.
That's cute.
Natalia, the sluice!
Got it.
What am I gonna title this episode? I was thinking like Sluice Master. Yeah, that would be awesome. I think Sluice Master is a good title for this episode. Something sluice related. What have you ever heard any human being ever use the word sluice? Anybody? Okay. If you have heard the word sluice be used, let me know in the thread or in the comments below so that I can call you a liar. Nobody uses that word. Even people who work in sewers don't use the word sluice. Oh great, we got some pig dogs. That's fine. They're no big deal. the thing about Orthruses is that they have very low health, so the game counteracts this by making them fly all over the place when you shoot them, because otherwise you could pretty much kill them in one hit. Oh no, a zombie woke up. Who could have seen this coming? I don't think I've actually mentioned how recoil works in this game. Basically, every gun has two values for recoil. The first one is how bad the recoil actually is, like how much your cursor jumps around when it starts recoiling. But the second value, one the game does not tell you about, is how many perfect accuracy shots you get before the recoil takes effect. You might notice when I start laying into people with machine guns or SMGs that it takes a couple of shots before the gun starts to actually like do recoil. Like the cursor doesn't move at all until like I think it's like 3 shots for the AK. It was less for the other machine gun because it fired faster. Look at this, my inventory is almost completely full. I am going to be having to do more juggling as Barry and Natalia, because Claire and Moira get their expansion bags early, but Barry and Natalia get theirs pretty late. So they're going to be better equipped, but I'm going to be doing more juggling, more shuffling stuff about. So yeah, every automatic gun, I don't think like pistols and shotguns and stuff have it, but every automatic gun has a value like that that determines the amount of recoil it has. Just checking around for gems. I'm trying to pick up a couple more medals as I'm playing, but they're not really worth it to go out of your way to get on like your first playthrough or whatever. You may also notice these little fire extinguisher looking gas tubes lying around. The red explodey barrels, obviously, the ones with fire on the sides, they explode, but the thin ones are smokescreen barrels, which explode into smoke, which both blinds enemies like a smokescreen bottle, and it makes glasps visible. So you will see those as Barry from here until pretty much the end of the game, whenever glasps show up.
The monster isn't looking this way.
Like right now. What? It's almost as if I knew that obstacle was coming up soon, and so I mentioned the bottle just before it would be relevant.
The monster isn't looking this way.
I'm a good Let's Player. Oh, man. Oh, another thing in the way. I love the physics on the barricades. They just explode into chunks of wood.
Got it!
Look at that, she's kicking them around. There's probably splinters. She's probably getting splinters in her shoes right now. Although I guess that would make a pretty effective weapon against the afflicted, I guess. You know, you can stick splinters in your shoes and then kick enemies or whatever. Although that might backfire if you kick them at the wrong angle. Ugh. We're almost done with the sluice opening segment. I hope you've enjoyed it. It's really not that bad. I did say that this was the padding episode, but it's only because this segment seems long. When you're watching it, I'm sure it'll seem a lot less short than when I was playing it, because remember, I have played this game many, many times. So it's kind of a slog for me when I have to do it. So it might not be for you. You never know. Now this gate here is actually a trap. They don't tell you it's a trap. It's already open, Barry. They don't tell you it's a trap, but it is a trap. Because as soon as you start opening the gate as Natalia, all of the zombies on her side wake up and start coming at her. And also, when you go up here as Barry, the game spawns 3 Glasps! What? That is nowhere near the realm of fairness. Especially because you're separated, so Natalia can't see them. Oh, or maybe it's just 2 Glasps. There's 3 on higher difficulties. See, I'm trying to get at this one without using my smokescreen bottle. And hey, what do you know? Right on target. See, look at that. That wasn't fooling anyone. Come on. And hey, look, there's an actual fire extinguisher there, too. What do you know? By the way, she opens those at the same speed, no matter how fast you mash.
Duh. I'm a Sluice Master.
Oh, god damn it. Oh, look, there are 3 Glasps. What do you know? Here I thought I was remembering wrong. Phew. And to think, if Natalia hadn't come back out, that guy would have snuck up on me. So yeah, this part's kind of a cool challenge. I feel like it would have been cooler in co-op, but we already discussed how I don't have anybody who would want to play this game co-op with me. Hey, what do you know? Conveniently, the episode where I mentioned the expansion bag is also the episode where I get Barry's expansion bag. That's actually not, that wasn't me being smart, I just forgot about that, actually. It's a trade secret, you see. I try to appear smart by making jokes about being smart, but I'm actually really dumb. So yeah, that's an okay segment. I don't know. I kind of wish Natalia would open the gates a little bit faster. It probably would have toned down the monotony a bit. But, you know, on the other hand, she is a little girl, so I don't really want her to, like, start just whipping the valve around at, like, maximum speed. Man, I hate Glasps so much. They're just so obnoxious. Obnoxiously easy to kill is what I meant to say. Heh. Have you had enough of these gimmick boxes yet? Well, too bad. They contain useful stuff. Okay, well, not in this case. In this case, the stuff they contain is actually fairly useless. I don't think I've ever been maxed out on ammo for one weapon, just because the inventory space is so, like, low, you know? Anyway, see you next time, when we carry around boxes for half an hour.